everybody. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have ag in the classroom this year, so me and some of my buddies decided we were going to videotape us doing some agriculture type things and explain them to you just so you can really have that experience. Today I'm going to teach you how to do a simple braid, or in some countries they call it a plait. A plait is an individual section of a braid. So I'm going to teach you the very basic braid, and we're going to do it here on Double D's tail. So I'm going to slide back to his hip so he can feel me. So I'm in a safe spot right here. I'm going to pull his tail to the side, and then we're going to run a brush through it. So when you're running a brush through a large, long section of hair, you don't always want to start at the top, because then you'll create knots as you go down. So what we do is we start at the bottom, brush through it a little bit, work our way up a little bit, brush through, come up a little bit more, and go the whole length of the tail. So I'm going to put my brush here. When you're starting your plait, you always want to start it below the tail bone. So this is an extension of their spine, so they have vertebrae in there. And this is the end of his tailbone right here. So we're going to start our braid just after that. So when you're starting a braid, you always want to make sure you separate it into 3 chunks. So we're going to run it out and get our chunk there. And you want to make your chunks pretty equal in size so you have a nice even braid. So those look pretty even to me. And for the simple braid, what you're going to do is you can start with either your left hand or your right hand, but you'll go right over middle and then left over middle, and then right over middle and left over middle. So you're always pulling your outside piece and putting it over your middle strand. So you'll see as we pass through that these sections change hands and change location. So I'm going to start right hand over middle, and then I'll go left hand over middle. Now I go right hand over middle again, left hand over middle, and then I'll just do that all the way down. And see, my chunks are even because I have pretty good even sized plaits. So this is one plait right here. There's another, there's 3. So it's every time you go around and you end up back where you started. So it's a right over middle, left over middle, right over middle, left over middle. And you just keep working your way all the way down until you have about 6 or 7 inches of hair left. And so that looks about good to me. Got about 6 or 7, 8 inches hair left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm using an old headband, and that's what I like to use when I tie up my horse's tail. And so you're just gonna tie it up like you normally would. Twist, pull through, twist, pull through. Probably do one more twist, pull through. And then I just like to make sure that it's sitting even. I didn't lose any flyaways. And there we are. And that's how you do a simple braid on your horse's tail. Thank you guys so much for coming.